What does your day look like? What does your world look like? I see you smiling.
We travel around in our craft, which we are semi-physical but mostly a non-physical civilization. So it's very difficult to describe it, but to describe it we use the outline of form to make it seem understandable to a physical life form, that being yourself and others. So we are travellers, we are explorers, and we move through different dimensions. What we would call our home base dwells in the 7th dimension, is very changeable, and we, for our joy, we create form in the way of spacecraft, materials, to give us a wider experience in a non-form life.
So you can choose forms at any time.
Yes, we do this. We travel around and we see forms that we like, and we reproduce them for our joy in our own dimensions.
How do you
and we play around in them? So we could produce a house, for instance, and a table and food, and sit and have a feast. We could be in the wilds of your jungles and be watching amazing creations of animals and eco culture, nature, and we study different civilizations to gather information that we then take back and store in our living library.
Store the things that you like and then you create them. If you want.
No, we store information on life forces,
right,
behaviors from different dimensions, the way that different civilizations live in different realms. And we, in a way, we are like your historians, gathering up and storing information and recording it, because all experience is beneficial and connected to every other experience throughout all time. We are a small civilization, but we can live in the same essence without the need to die or move on or change essence. It's not a form, it's more of an essence. we are from a future time where many civilizations have moved beyond physical, but it is multi-experiential in the mixture of physical and non-physical, because physical is one of the most unusual realities, and in some ways it is like looking at the past and enjoying the memory of solidity, and then also seeing the limit of the physical reality. So we do prefer to be non-physical because we have access to limitless experiences.
How is physical unusual?
Because it is supposedly solid, whilst not being solid, and it gives textures and smells and flavours that you do not get in the same way in the non-physical realms.
Well, once you know them in the physical, you can recreate them in the non-physical.
Yes, for fun and joy.
Right.
And we all do what we enjoy.
How do you create form?
With our minds.
So you're like, well, I seen this one thing on Earth and at this table and I liked it, and so you just recreate it in your room with your mind?
Yes.
Out of thin air?
That is how it is created on Earth, but it's a slower process.
Does it bring in different energies and different molecules and...
Not so much. No, it is more holographic, but we can experience it as solid. This is fun. This is how we talk about the olden days.
And so you do feel emotions?
We know what they are.
And you were saying you do what...
But we generally dwell from what you would know as your crown chakra and above. And that is a euphoric existence. So we do have the feeling of joy and excitement, though not in the way that it is felt in the physical realm, because we do not have anymore the opposite. Though, having experienced the opposite cements in some way the flavour of the excitement, the relief of feeling joy after feeling sorrow.
This
euphoria, it's a wonderful experience.
This euphoria is like just a constant peace of mind?
Yes, and this, in the way that we experience it, gives us free rein to explore whatever it is that we feel we want to explore, with an excitement in all parts of that exploration.